Today, I'm delivering this 2500 Silverado HD. Now, this is an LTZ model. It's a Z71, but most importantly, it's a Z71 Sport Edition. And that's why I want to show you this particular truck. Now, with the normal Z71 package, you do get Z71 badging. You also get some different shocks that are underneath on the back here for an off-road, more of an off-road suspension, and you get hill descent control. But with the Sport Edition, or I should say the Z71 Sport Edition, you get so much more. Basically, it's giving you all blacked out trim. So when you look up front, well, two things. You get body color grille, body color bumpers with black trim. So along the very bottom of the bumper, it's black. On the hood, it's black. On the mirror caps here, you'll notice it's black. Your door handles are both gloss black. So it really just gives a nice, what I always call, I'm gonna say it yet again, a stealth look. But you know, no chrome on this vehicle, nothing like that, other than a couple of emblems and, you know, for the Z71 model. Even the roof, which I don't know if this is part of it, it doesn't say it is, but even your roof marker lamps are, you know, have a black surround to them. So it gives it a real nice look. And then of course, you know, what else would go with this but a nice set of black wheels. So as you can see here, you get a beautiful set of black 18-inch aluminum wheels with a set of Hankook Dynapro MT2 mud terrain tires. These are 275/70 R18s, which gives it a real nice look, a nice aggressive look. You also get the black tubular side steps along the bottom, which again just completes that off-road style look. Even the back here, these emblems, you can probably barely see them, but Silverado and the LTZ are both blacked out as well. I gotta tell you, I'm a fan. I really like the way the North Sky Blue looks with all the black accents. Even the 2500 HDs on the doors, you know, are blacked out. So like you have all your normal badging, but being black, you barely see it. And personally, I like that look. On a lot of my personal cars, one of the first things I do is I take the badging off. Like I had cars in the past, like a Cruze and even my Volt, like I take the Volt off. I take most of that stuff off. In this instance, I would leave it on because you can barely see it anyway, you know, but it's still there. The Z71 Sport model also gives you the spray and bed liner, which I feel is a must-have. And because this is an LTZ, it's an LTZ, it has a plus package, it has the tech package, the safety package, and the convenience 2 package. So this truck's pretty much loaded up with everything you can get. It does have the power tailgate, now it's power down and also power up. You do have your power outlet here in the back of the bed, you know, lighting, in case you put a tonneau cover on there, you have the lighting inside so you can see, you know, what you actually have inside the bed at night. And then this here, you can just kind of lift and hold, and when you do that, the power is gonna take it the rest of the way and close and lock that tailgate. Inside, there's a couple key features I kind of want to highlight. One, you have power folding mirrors. So you press one button and you can bring both of these mirrors into the vehicle. Press it again, they'll kick back out. And then you also have a power extending button here. So when you press the middle button, you can power these out in case you're trailering, you know, your landscape trailer, your boat, your motorhome, whatever it may be. And again, when you're not trailering, one touch button, give it a press, you can bring those mirrors right back in. This truck also has the auxiliary switch panel, and it's located right here on the dashboard. You have 5 auxiliary switches that you could hook up, and you get everything that you would need to wire it. You're just responsible as the owner to do that. So let's say you put some sort of lighting on the vehicle, light bars, or any accessories that you want to put on, you can basically run them from the outside under the hood to all the attachments, the fuse block, everything that General Motors gives you, which would then in turn run it right to those switches. So you don't have to put any kind of aftermarket switches in the vehicle. You have a nice clean look, and you know, you can program, like I said, up to 5 different auxiliary items that you may want to install on your rig. Right above those switches here, you'll see that there's a head-up display controls. Now this truck is equipped with that. If you look into the front windshield there, you should be able to see it. Right now it's giving us our lane departure and forward collision alert screen, and I can change to different pages. Now it's just a speedometer. Now it's your grade tilt indicator with the speedometer. Now it's your speedometer and your what would actually show your speed limit on whatever street you're on, as long as it's in, you know, I guess the GPS database. But you know, you can see that on here. You can move this up and down so it's in your field of view wherever you want it to be. You could also make it brighter or dimmer to where it's completely dimmed out where you don't see it at all. This truck also has all the different camera angles. So you have your bird's eye view, you have your front and back, you have your surround view, you have looking down the front, looking down the back. You even have, if I go to page 2 here, a bed camera. So you can check on what's in the bed, or if you're pulling a trailer, you can press that. I think it'll play for 10 seconds while you're driving. So while you're driving down the road, you can check on your load, check on what you're pulling, and you know, make sure it's still there. Speaking of cameras, we also have our rear camera mirror, which you can cycle on and off. You could also zoom in, you can change the brightness of it, and you can move it up and down, field of view. So you have a little bit of adjustment with that as well. Up over my head here, you'll see we have the sunroof. which your controls are up top here, which is your simple tilt and slide, that sort of thing. And you also have the power window in the back, which you could open and close from here as well. On the center stack, you have your touchscreen radio, which is very easy to use. I don't have to go too much into this. You have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. This specific truck does have navigation as well in dash. If you look at the phone icon here, you see a little green lightning bolt looking item. That means that my phone is charging while it's in this wireless charging dock. It does have a case on it and all, and it charges right through, no problem. You also have your USBs, your regular 12 volt, your 110 volt. So you got all your different power plugs and all that sort of stuff. Simple climate controls with heated seats and cooled seats, or ventilated seats, I should say. And then just various buttons here for like lane departure warning and park sensors. You can even drop the tailgate from here, with that power gate. So, very easily laid out. General Motors does a good job in making sure everything's very easy to use while you're driving down the road. You don't have to search for screens and climate settings if you don't want. I mean, you can go to climate and you could adjust it on here, or you just have your hard controls, right down on the panel, like in my opinion, where they should be. In the back seat here, just a couple quick things to point out. This one being an LTZ Plus, you do have the heated second row seats. You have USB chargers and that sort of stuff in the back here for your passengers. And then they have the really cool little option, these lockers that are built into the seats. Just open this up, you have storage that's built right into the seat. It's on both sides, both outboard seats. And then of course you have your cup holders and armrests that'll pull down from the center. Massive amount of room back here, tremendous amount of space, and you can lift both of these seats up. Now you have a flat load floor for the most part. Small little storage compartment underneath where you can, put things in that aren't going to get jostled around as you drive. You got your tools and your jack and that sort of stuff if you had to change a flat. And then these will just slide right back down. Overall, a really nice truck. Again, I wanted to point it out to you because it's that Z71 Sport model, just to kind of give you a look and show you those things that will change from a normal Z71 model. This is the 6.6 liter gas engine. Of course, you can get this with the 6.6 liter diesel as well. But yeah, my client's on the way. I know he's gonna love it. And I wish him, years of safe driving.